Hi, this is Superintendent Alan Boucher. Since March of this year, our district has had to reimagine how to deliver instruction to our students. It has been a daunting task for teachers and students alike, and the journey is not over. As we develop a plan for returning to school this fall, we want you to know that safety is our top priority. Guidance from the government is sure to change in the coming weeks, and we must be ready to return to remote learning if the pandemic worsens. I would like to highlight for you a few of the major regulations currently in place for this fall. First, a 6-foot social distance must be maintained as much as possible. This will be difficult to uphold at all times, but we will rearrange furniture, change schedules, and organize students in ways to comply. Except for very specific circumstances, face coverings are mandated for all staff and students at all times while they are in the buildings. Families that do not want to comply with this regulation should consider having their children participate in remote learning instead of in-person instruction. We will do our best to provide a break or two throughout the day in accordance with regulations. We are allowed to have up to 50 students on a bus, but everyone must wear a face covering and be screened for symptoms before entering the bus. We encourage parents to transport their children to and from school each day. Speaking of symptom screening, all individuals must be screened upon entering the school buildings. There is an allowance for self-screening, and we will share more details about that as the procedures are finalized. As you can see, there are quite a few symptoms that might indicate the presence of the coronavirus. Individuals who exhibit symptoms will be excluded from school and referred to a medical provider for further evaluation. We have tabulated the results of the parent surveys, and we are using the information to inform our decisions. I was pleased to see that the completed surveys represented 64% of our students, so thank you for taking time to share your thoughts. Last night, a framework for reopening school was presented to the school board. The plan included an at-home option for learning and an in-school option. The families who chose the at-home remote option will receive instructional guidance from the school staff. Those who choose the in-school option will attend school all 5 days each week. The district will be ready to return to full remote learning should there be a resurgence. The in-person option will allow the students to have access to the various services and opportunities offered by the district. For various reasons, some of the students struggled with remote learning in the spring, so having an in-person option will eliminate some of these factors and allow these students to be more successful. The staff will be very busy making preparations for remote and in-person instruction. They will need to receive training, collaborate, and write lesson plans. The state recognizes this, so they are allowing schools to have 5 additional planning days. The district has decided to use 3 of these days during that first week of school, so the students' first day of school will be pushed back to Monday, August 17th. School will start 1 hour later each day. The later start time will allow teachers time to manage the instruction for the at-home remote students. It will allow the custodians more time to clean the building, and it will require less time for the students to wear the face coverings. The YMCA has indicated they will be able to provide child care during this extra hour in their before-school programs at Winola and Sherrard grade schools. 11 committees have been established to formulate a plan for the myriad of issues that need to be addressed. The information that is developed in these committees will be communicated as they are established. I want to personally thank everyone for the support shown last spring during the school shutdown. We couldn't have done it without you. We will need your flexibility, patience, and grace again this fall as we establish plans and then change them again when new information becomes available. One thing is sure, we will not be able to return to the same way of conducting school as we did before the pandemic. Everyone will work diligently to provide the very best education possible while ensuring the safety of the students, staff, and their families.